Hey guys, welcome to today's pick a card. Today is a little different. We're asking Spirit what it is that we need to know, what it is we need to grow, and what it is we need to let go of. So take a few moments, see which pile is calling out to you and which one resonates, and I'll see you there. As usual, my usual disclaimer, please excuse any background noise. That is not me. As I said, I'll see you guys there. Bye. Hello. Alright, group number one. Those of you who chose this Jasper, like it was in my brain but it wasn't coming out. This Jasper crystal. This is what Spirit has for you. Alright. So first things first, Spirit wants you to know that it is time to move on from a certain situation. So this is something that's been a lot of mental energy. Really, when it comes down to it, this is something that's really been bogging on your brain, and it's really time to move past it. Because it's no longer serving you, and Spirit wants to take you to a new level. And honestly, you can't go to a new level if you're still focused on old things and old ways of thinking and things that no longer serve you. Because in all actuality, let's face it, like, as long as you continue running over things over and over and over again, you're never really getting to a solution. You're never really getting to the root of the problem. You have to be able to, be like, there's nothing I can do about this at the time, or, okay, so what is this thought doing for me? Why does this thought keep on coming up? Start asking yourself questions about it and see what it is and why it is you can't really move on, so you can move on. Because, and this could also be from a situation or a person as well, that Spirit really wants you to move on from. So, but whoever this person or situation is, like I said before, it's something that's bogging you down. It's something that is replaying in your mental hemisphere that just won't get out of your brain, basically, because all the words that are coming to my head are like all places in the brain. But Spirit wants you to know, like I said, it's time for a new beginning. And this is a new beginning with creating something new. So like if this is a relationship, this is Spirit saying like, hey, this is Spirit saying, hey, it's time to move on. Like if you have been looking for somebody who you want to build a family with, but this person that you're with isn't on that level, then it's really time for you to just step away. If this person isn't on the same page as you, if this person's making you feel any type of guilt or shame, then obviously this person isn't for you. But if this is like a career, then this is Spirit really saying like, hey, guess what? Like, this new beginning that I'm giving you is something that you're going to be able to create with your own hands, that you're going to be able to really, it's going to bring you what it is that you've been seeking. It's going to bring you a lot of pleasure. It's going to bring in new beginnings. So really stepping away from whatever situation that this is that's really bothering you, it's honestly going to help you in the long run. You're going to be able to step into something that you've always dreamed about and you've never really seen possible, but this is Spirit really telling you. And I feel like this last card here, what you need to let go of is the idea that you can't start again. The idea of well, it's been this long and it took me this long to find a job that I found suitable, so, you know, there's no way that there's something else for me. Or on the other hand, you know, if this is a relationship or something, this is spirit, like, you saying, like, what's the point of starting again? I put in all this time, like, you know, really, I've put in all this time, like, no one's gonna love me, like, just really doubting the fact that you can have a new beginning, because this is something, once you step away from this, like, and you let go of this I can't type of energy, then this is something, this is a new beginning that is going to be something that's stable, something that you can really build upon, something that's really going to transform you. And I love it because this card has like all these big juicy fruits on it, and it's basically, I always take that whatever it is going to be fruitful. It's something that's going to multiply. Spiritually, what it is that you need to help you support this, you got the arrow. So the arrow basically talks about just pulling the bow, not really worrying about where the arrow is going to strike, you know, because sometimes, honestly, you don't have time to worry about where the arrow is striking. You're in the middle of war. And, you know, spiritually, a lot of stuff that happens spiritually happens in the natural world, because as above, so below, as in, so is out. Like, whatever is going in is whatever is coming out. But anyways, this is basically saying that it's time to just pull the arrow. Don't worry about where the arrow is going to land. So if it's time to sail away from something, it's time to let that ship sail, so that you can move forward and not worry about everything else, really, truthfully. And the last card that you got, the goddess that supports your overall energy, is Aphrodite, romantic love. And I love it. She's so beautiful. But this really is so, as I've said from the beginning, if this is a person, then you know your overall energy, you know your overall situation. Romantic love, really, this is not just about loving people, you know, in a romantic way or embracing romantic love, but this is really about loving yourself, you know. And sometimes at the end of the day, you have to love yourself to walk away, you know. I always say that self-exploration is the best way to get to know yourself before you go out there venturing into anything else. But that's neither here nor there. But this is really, Aphrodite is really coming to tell you that, like, you're worth romantic love. You're worth this new beginning. You're worth self-love. Truly, you should love yourself before anyone else. So, alrighty guys, this was super general, so definitely let me know how it resonates. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! Alright, group number 2, those who chose this. I'm not sure what this is. I just think it's kind of cool, and it has like an X. Maybe it's a rune, like... Oh, it might be a rune. If you put it this way, it does, like, I don't remember the name, but I have a rune that actually looks like that. Huh, curious. Okay, so let's get into it. So what is it that Spirit wants you to know? What is it that Spirit wants you to grow? And what is it that Spirit wants you to let go of? Okay, so you guys got... Shadow. Dun 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 dun. So there is more to what you're going through right now than what it is that meets the eye. This is Spirit telling you that it's time to do some shadow work. I'm just gonna be honest. It's time to do some shadow work. It's time to really dive deep into yourself and really just get to know yourself and why it is that you're going through some of the things you're going through. If you need help with that, do feel free to contact me. I have shadow work sessions that I do. So, however, I will say this. This is also, like I said, there's also the sense of mystery. Like, you don't necessarily know what's going on and why it's happening. However, this is spirit telling you, like, breathe, let's go a little deeper, let's see what it is that we're holding on to, let's see what it is that, you know, we need to open ourselves up to, what it is that's been holding us back, what is it that we need to know so we can grow, okay? So, in a lot of times with your shadow, it's, you know, just little things like you did a school play when you were a kid, but someone booed at you, and you are now afraid to be on stage or afraid to take the spotlight or be assertive or whatever it is. But, you know, it's something that from the past that's holding you back now, and it's time to really let go of it. That's what Spirit wants you to know right here. All right. So, what is it that Spirit wants you to know? Spirit wants you to know that Spirit wants you to know that it's time for growth. It's time to get into alignment, and that's part of the reason why Spirit wants you to really get deep within yourself, and start to learn the mysteries of what it is that makes you you. So, however, this material and prosperity, like, this is really Spirit telling you, like, it's time, once you get past this, you can come into alignment. You know, this is spiritual, and this is basically getting to live a comfortable life spiritually, financially, mentally, just being able to be free. But this is something that can grow, and it's something that is in alignment with your greater good, with who it is that you're supposed to be, you know, because each one of us has different, you know, you can go to 10 readers and each reader will read just a little differently. So, but this is basically your doctors or whatever it is that you do. Like, I've never met a customer service agent that's as good as me. Hey, okay. Anyways, but this is Spirit really telling you that this is something that's in alignment. This is something that's really going to help you to be able to move forward. And what you need to let go of is the idea that you can move forward. Yeah. And when I say that, it's saying, well, I don't think that I can move forward, and, you know, there's no way that I'm going to meet this goal because it's such a big goal and I don't have that type of time. You need to let go of that type of mindset. Let go of it. Realize that you are a star and you can light up the light, and you see how she's like stopped in her tracks and she's looking up at that star. She's like, okay, like, what is that? Who is that? You know, let me find out more. And it's like little moments that end up shaping the course, huge courses. You know, I had a little moment when I was 12 that actually led me here, you know, but basically this is Spirit saying it's time to shine. Like, you are allowed to get there. So stop limiting yourself, you know, stop. And that's why, going back to the shadow work thing, I feel like that'll really help you guys to be able to ground, to be able to realize, like, what it is, that's gonna help you. Let's see, spiritually, what it is that you guys... Okay, so you guys got the middle world in reverse. So when this card comes up, it is actually telling you that it is time to... Don't... it in the book, it literally says, do not connect with the earth. So I'm not exactly sure what that means, but the rest of it basically says that this is time, like, you are a little too rooted, a little too in that base chakra energy, and it's time to start connecting with those who are higher up, those who are on the other side, so to speak, your spirit guides, your angels, you know, creator, whoever it is that you call out to, it's time to really connect. Okay, there. Now that English is a thing again. Okay, it's time to really connect with those who are on the other side. Those spirit guides, those angels, those ascendant masters, whoever it is that you connect with. It's really time to make that connection, because right now they are the only ones who can help you to be able to move forward. That's why, you know, really finding out what it is that's holding you back, that'll help you too. But, you know, definitely taking and praying, taking and meditating, and like prayer doesn't have to be like super religious. It's just like, hey, guides, whoever is out there listening right now, whoever's there, I'm in need of some help. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little confused right now. Everything's topsy-turvy, and I just need a little help right now. You know, and you give it all, and make sure you're coming from your heart. Because that really helps, because heart and love, like, that electromagnetic field is strong. You know, that's why you've got to make sure your heart's open, which I say in like all my videos, but make sure it's open, because it is the middle ground. It is the middle world. So not being able to connect, like, you are not connecting with your higher chakras, you know, your third eye, your crown, which really help you to connect. And by taking and reaching out, because that's what Spirit wants you to do, is really reach out right now, because that's what's really going to help you to get past all this, to realize, like, it's time for me to shine. Alrighty, so let's move into the last card. We have Skuld, I believe is how you say that. I've been like learning Scandinavian. Yeah. So, but she's the future. And she really talks about, when she comes into play, she really basically talks about the fact that, like, hey, I know you have your eye on a goal. And I know right now it may seem impossible, or it may seem like, yeah, but you need to stop focusing so much on the goal. Start focusing on this, what it is that's all around you every day, and start focusing on that, bringing in that energy, and it'll help you to be able to get forward, you know, to be able to get to where you're going. So definitely spend some time doing basically like a ground, or I won't necessarily say grounding, but I think it is like kind of a grounding thing, like basically taking, centering, that's what it is, sorry, but taking and centering. And like what I always do is, because I meditate on my couch, so, and I will like, okay, so I feel this, I see this, I hear this, I smell this, and really get in touch with your senses. And it really does help you. It doesn't bring you necessarily to a zen, but it does bring you in, you know, and it stops you from being all over here and all over here, and you're like, okay, well, I need to focus on this and just spend a few moments in this energy. Alrighty, guys, definitely let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come and join my tribe. Alrighty, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye. Alright, group number 3, those who chose my Princess Rose cards. I swear it's always group number 3, like without fail, it's this group. And if you've ever picked this group before, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so back at it again. We have what it is you need to know. You need to know that you are a mother beast, okay? You are amazing. You are great. You have everything it is inside of you. I will say, when this card originally popped out, I ended up putting it back in the deck. just because I was like, okay, Spirit, you know, I only wanted one card. So, but this is Spirit telling you that you have the power within yourself. You need to stand your ground as well. You need to really get into that confidence. Like, a lion isn't worried about who sees him. A lion isn't worried about anything. A lion's just like, I'm gonna go eat my meal, and then I'm gonna bask in the sunlight, and I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna be me. You know, and that's really what Spirit wants you to do, is to embrace this animal inside of you, so to speak, and get in touch with that inner beast, and don't be afraid of it, you know. Really take authority, really take power, really know you are the shizzle, my nizzle, Snoop Dizzle. Okay, back to it. But this is, like I said, this is really Spirit wanting you to embrace your power, embrace that passion, and go with your intuition. Really is what I'm getting from this, is embrace your passion and, you know, go with your intuition. And then what you need to, that was what you need to go. You need to let go of. What you need to know. You need to let go and allow this transformation to happen. It's like you've been fighting it right now. With it being in this position, it's really telling me that you're fighting it right now. That Spirit's things might be a little uncomfortable. And the reason why is because Spirit wants you to let go of that beast. Let it roar. Like tiger. Okay. So, in case you don't worry, I don't edit any of my videos, so this is all me. So anyways, guys, this is really allowing, you know, the mask that you've put on to kind of please other people, and, you know, to really, like, show the world, like, I'm very candid, like, be who you are, who you're meant to be, walk in this power, walk in your authority, and allow this transformation to happen, because at the end of the day, it's for your better good. But if you're not allowing it to happen, if you're holding back on it, it'll just get worse until you allow it to happen, until you have no choice, which is never fun. That's interesting. So it looks like part of this transformation, what it is so you need to, what it is you need to grow. So you need to grow through this transformation, and you need to let go of the grief, the things that you've been holding on to. So really know that, like, Spirit's trying to take you through a transformation right now. But you need to make sure that even through this transformation, that your heart is open. You know, if someone's hurt you, learn from that. There's a lesson in the pain, is what I like to say. So yeah, it hurts, and it's not always the funnest, but you know, what is it that you need to learn from this? And allow yourself to grieve, but don't get stuck in that grief. Like, okay, it's okay to spend a weekend watching sad movies after a breakup, and but then you gotta realize, you know what, I'm sexy as damn. Let me show them what they missing, because they ain't never gonna find nothing like this, okay? And that's just the type of energy you've got to bring to everything it is that you do, is don't allow other people to make you feel some type of way. Let go. Open up your heart. Don't be the Grinch. Don't nobody like the Grinch, even though that, you know me from New Year's to them, yeah, I'm bah humbug. So, very much. So, but this is really Spirit saying to open up your heart, you know, and allow this transformation to happen, and just allow your passions to be ignited. Start living in that. Start being that. Start addressing that. Okay, so these last two cards, I swear I could not have made this So you know, I just shuffle my cards. Whatever comes out is what comes out. However, talk about synchronicities. Like, y'all don't even understand. Y'all got transformation, transformation, and then this card basically means transformation. So, let me say it again. There's a transformation that is happening in your life right now, and it's time to embrace it. This spiritually is really telling you that there's this shift that's happening to make sure your heart is open, because whatever this is that's happening in your life right now that seems to have you a little wonky is actually meant for your greater good, and that's why it's happening right now. And sometimes it may not seem like it, especially when things are just kind of like you know, like the wind can be really hectic. It'll blow everything around, and then you gotta go outside, pick up this, pick up that, you know, clean up stuff for no reason. I know I live under a like firework tree, so I constantly have leaves all over the place every time the wind blows, you know. But this is really spirit saying like, hey, it's because this is the wind of change and transformation. That's what's happening. You're going through a shift in your life. You're going through a shift. And the goddess Shakite, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Ooh, okay. So, but she is also the goddess of transformation. So, like I said with this, like, spirit really just wants to move you into your higher self, to get you in connection with your greater good. What it is, like, I couldn't have been, this has been a very blunt message, so to speak, but spirit really just wants you to allow this transformation to happen and know that everything that is happening right now, though it may seem crazy, though it may seem hectic, though it may seem like you're completely ungrounded and all over the place, it really is for your better, for the greater good, you know, and it's not just for the greater good, but this is for the greater good of you and who it is you are and what it is you're supposed to do. Alrighty, guys, so definitely let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Come and join my tribe. Alrighty, guys. Bye.